Frank, the outcome tonight could come down to the big man up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think, will be the ones that end up on top.
Now Golden State's starting five. John Collins is out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Simmons. Then it's White. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And the shot goes in.
Masterful execution. Kawhi just has a sense for when to shoot the mid-range.
Here's Connor. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul. Marcus Smart's checked in for Los Angeles.
First team foul. Coming on
Los Angeles on D. Here's Leonard. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
What strength from the seasoned veteran. Leonard loves going at defenders and scoring on them.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the select.
This ain't your average artist. Yeah, I grew up on Heartless, but I ain't never been half-hearted. It don't depend who's asking, suck what, it couldn't be me you're speaking to. These man didn't believe in you, now they wanna chill with you. This comes to me naturally. This ain't no gimmick or acting. Me, that's like then walk off casually. Try and know that I'm active. Try me cause I'm match fit. TB still gang haters see me and get some fanny. The fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is now. I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, is deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, is deadly. Round there gets, down there gets. It's kinda mad when your brethren falls in love with a. Still rough, rugged and ready. If they're coming, I'm ready. I've done it already. I ain't running, I'm running it red. See, these men are just desperate. Do anything for the best look. Can't hear when they're speaking backwards. Forwards where I put my best foot. Diamond a shine and a glisten. Jump in the Benz, time for the mission. I'll put my gold true face on. A real boss don't need permission. And the fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is now. I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, is deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, is deadly.
And we've been waiting for this day. Hey, Allie.
VA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing?
He is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. We've got Mo Bamba. Ben Simmons is out there with Derek White. Then there's John Collins, and it's Leonard in at the 3. And for the Lakers, Joel Embiid is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then it's Andre Iguodala. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year, opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
And the Lakers making a change here. Smart's checked in. Here's White. Blocked!
Richardson showing you his defensive anticipation there with the block shot.
Coming in the ball for your Lakers.
Here's Collins, up and in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, Simmons with the block.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
Leonard outside, launches a three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Anderson. Drills it from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
The kick out to White. Collins outside. Pass to Leonard. White on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Basket's good.
Nice little nuanced move that time by White to be able to adjust against pretty good defense that time.
And he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, Grant, a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special. And his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Nails it from 3.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Ooh, poked away. Pass to Anderson. Over Collins. Again, the Lakers.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Leonard outside. White on the wing. On the attack, Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
You know, when he's driving, Joel Embiid is really focused on scoring through contact, and he's got the strength to be able to do it.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Roby, he's checked in for Bamba. Jackson comes in for Collins. Gay's checked in for Leonard. And Suggs is subbed in for White. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And he finishes off the break with the lay-in. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And it's Smart missing.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Roby. Rebounded by the Lakers. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by the Lakers.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's McCollum. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the basket by Bridges.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Suggs. 7-point differential on the break. From deep, Gay. Another 3 for Golden State.
This is something Gay has steadily improved on over time. A dangerous shooter from beyond the arc now.
Hayward, good.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Out to the wing. The 3 from Suggs. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Suggs has got 5.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding a shooter and setting him up perfect.
Pass to Roby. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Nerlens Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Lakers ahead. They're up by 2. And
all right, look who's coming under the court.
And one of the most versatile offensive players in the league, Gordon.
I really like the step-back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like.
Grant, that step-back jumper, one of the most important shots today.
It really is. And for players like Gordon that are a live threat off the dribble, it's even more effective.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Derek White, John Collins out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Suggs, and it's Jackson in at center. Leonard finds White, hits a three-pointer. White's got 5 now.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Knocks it loose. Richardson with it. Now guarded by White. Pass to Iguodala to the inside. Embiid high post. The 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game. And he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well. And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Brown, he's checked in for the Warriors. Simmons comes in for White.
Warriors substitution.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. The 4th spot held by Joel Embiid.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Culver, he's checked in for the Warriors. Culver brings the help. It's stolen by Culver. Simmons with it. Picked up by Embiid. From deep, Gay nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
That is a shot Gay will never pass up. If he's got the room to get it off, he'll let it fly as soon as he touches it.
From deep 3-point range. It's not going to go for him, and Golden State will go the other way with it. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Rudy Gay.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Second in opponent points per game, 5th in blocks. And they landed in the top 10 for opponent field goal percentage. They're a team that obviously values a solid team defensive effort and doesn't look to give up a lot of easy looks.
And they really put in the work on the defensive end last season to limit their opponent's scoring. They were all business on that side of the floor. Pass to Bamba. The 3 is up, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Noel. Suggs is checked in for the Warriors.
Jalen Suggs.
And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's his first foul. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy. You're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Roby, he's checked in for Bamba. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. On target from range. 23 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Simmons defending from deep. The Warriors pull it in.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
It's stolen by Smart. To the middle. Stolen by Collins. Simmons up top. Down low. And it's stolen by Noel. Simmons defending. Inside. Kicks it out to Smart. Plenty of space. And he connects with a jumper. Smart's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jackson comes in for Roby, and it's White in for Simmons. 1:11 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Who wants a t-shirt?
And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. 5th, the Lakers.
You've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league. At least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
And Collins with the slam.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
It's Hayward on the wing. Rebounded by Suggs. Golden State has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The 3 sends it home. From three-point land. That's 29 for him.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bamba's checked in.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play. Executed beautifully, too.
Pure from three-point range. Anderson's got 5.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Los Angeles foul. Marcus Smart. That's his first personal foul.
And he drops it first. And the Lakers making a change here.
Shooting for Golden State, Jalen Suggs.
And he can't hit the second. Anderson for three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision, has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Up. Allie, as always, thank you.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us.
They played smart, they took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball...
And now, let's check out games in progress from around the NBA. Out in Milwaukee, the Bucks have the lead against Brooklyn. That one just might come down to the wire.
And this one is a nail-biter. It could really go either way.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Golden State has gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. Kyle Anderson is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Andre Iguodala. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Lakers.
Here's Simmons.
Thaddeus Young. Los Angeles foul. That's his second personal foul.
And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the Warriors with possession here.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Right side, White. Let's go with a three. Counted from distance. White's got 10 points.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
And you talk to anyone about White, Grant, they'll tell you he's best when he's being assertive.
I totally agree. I mean, White can be caught standing around when he's not involved. You want him initiating and pick and roll, and he makes pretty good decisions. Now, he may never be a star, but he's going to give you solid minutes.
Simmons, the pass to White. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his fourth personal foul. The fourth team foul.
Here's Leonard. Give him 8 points now. And there's the lob. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass.
Lets it fly. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Simmons. 10 points for him.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Gay's checked in for the Warriors. Los Angeles shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. He's got 34.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. And no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Leonard. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Resourceful play by Leonard. Finding himself a look from mid-range and sinking it.
There's the drive. And that one is hammered home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Got it. In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
from 13. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And they're able to recover. Gets the three ball to go. And the Lakers lead by 13.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And the Warriors make some changes. Roby, he's checked in for Bamba. Jackson comes in for John Collins. And Suggs is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's White. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. White's got 12 points in the game.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Connects from downtown.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Pass to Gay. Again, Golden State.
This has been Gay's go-to shot throughout his career. I mean, the mid-range he's got, wet.
Smart finds Noel. Three-pointer Bridges. And another three for the Lakers.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Gay outside. Pass to Suggs.
Los Angeles foul.
After a deep collegiate championship run, Jalen Suggs looks so ready for the pressures of league play.
Oh, he's got ice in his veins for sure. Taking his college team to the finals with a buzzer-beating three-pointer, that kind of grit will serve him well in the NBA.
Ben Simmons is checked in for White. There's McCullough with the three. Rebounded by Gay. The Warriors have gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Bridges. No good on the shot, so Golden State will take it the other way. From deep, Gay. And the three-pointer goes. Gay's got 5 points in the quarter.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
4-3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Fans, your Lakers girls.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Bamba's checked in.
First in assists, third in opponent field goal percentage, and they earned a place in the top 5 for fast break points. This squad really knew how to make the most of the open court and punish their opponents in transition.
And those assist numbers from last season tell the whole story. This team played the most unselfish basketball in the league. Defended by Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. A little mid-range shot is up, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. His shot was hindered by that momentous Mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
The Warriors trailing. That's tipped, and Jackson gets double-teamed. Here's Suggs. 7 points in the game.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Leonard's checked in for the Warriors. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. Brown out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Substitution for the Warriors, Jared Butler.
from 9 feet. Deflected. Covered by Bamba. From deep three-point range. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers.
All right, look who's coming under the court.
Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
It's
about points. We got to be.
It's the fourth quarter.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Kawhi Leonard, John Collins out there with Mo Bamba. Then it's Suggs, and it's White in at the shooting guard position. Anderson with space, connects on the 17-footer. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen, a result. Of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
For 3, McCollum sinks it from. Distance.
And it's all about being in rhythm. McCollum excels at recognizing when he should shoot off the bounce.
McCollum with a steal. Here's Anderson.
Oh, my.
Big time right there.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And there's Collins on the assist by Leonard.
The assist goes to
Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Fantastic concentration by Collins. Beating good D is what separates the good from the great in this league.
Noel, he's checked in for Bridges. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel told the team earlier. He told them it's going to come down to our defense. If we buckle down and get stops, they've got no way back. With the win in sight, he doesn't want them to relax. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. Poke loose. Richardson with it. Picked up by Simmons. Noel, the pass to Anderson. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
McCollum on the wing. Simmons defending. Richardson, that's good.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Good on the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Another turnover leads to another bucket at the other end.
And we all know miscues can really be game-changing. Pretty much the most damaging play you can make is giving the ball to the other team without your defense being set.
Outside White. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Granted, it seems like each year, play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, B.A., what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and a little used to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
And that's an intentional foul. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution
outside
for the
Butler.
Warriors.
Looks like they'll cruise to the win. This just ends his night a little early.
Smart's checked in for the Lakers.
Coming under the floor for your Lakers, Marcus Smart.
Here's Roby, and Nerlens Noel picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So, my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
Over to the left wing.
2 minutes.
Anderson for three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Tipped away. And here's Brown for three. Gets the three to fall. Brown's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
Warriors ball. Substitution for the Warriors, Kawhi Leonard.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by.
Jalen Suggs.
And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And when you see a team 4 times over the course of a season, you really get to know them. I'm sure they're happy to snatch that first game of the year against the Warriors.
Fires in the triple.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
For three, McCollum. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Iguodala. And another three for the Lakers.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Lakers making a change here. Hayward's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Bamba's checked in. Leonard against Hayward. And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. First one falls for him.
Some guys, you see their facial expression, you know exactly how it's going. Kawhi wears a poker face the entire game.
From downtown, and Hayward gets it to go on the assist by McCollum.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Pass to Bamba. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Leonard. 5 on the clock. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. I wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Suggs. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum.
Golden State ball. Coming under the floor for your Lakers, Josh Richardson.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Coming under the floor for your Lakers, C.J. McCollum.
And And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForte.
Cameras on us like Cassian. Click. Let them run up there and have the hand. Holes in the game with the born sin. They feel the mood in the street. They see they move when I speak. They see when I do at my peak. Dream team, I do to my sleep. Whoa. Back to reality, back to the...
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the player.
Keep singing. Yo, miss a shot you don't take. Yo, miss a shot you don't take. Yo, miss a shot you don't take.
So let me shoot that.
I've been doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it tough. That's love. That's right. That's love. That's right. My place, my home, my veins, ice cold. I've been doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it tough. My place, my home, my veins, ice cold. I've been doing what I want. They've been doing what they told. Push it. Now keep singing. Doing it tough. That's love. 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 I've been doing that. You've been doing this. We've been doing it rough.
Yeah, yesterday it was a long day. I was stuck in the crib for a long time. For the summer we stepping out all day. Girl, you know that I was down bad. You ain't even think to call me. Now my money longer like the song say. And I'm hitting them on the ball day. It's best. I wasn't nobody up in them hallways. Shorty told me that she wants to vibe. I'm like, girl, that's what they all say. I'm making plays like Green Bay. Yeah, I'm going at them like Devontae. Oh, it's in here, let me call Jay. Making money moves like, oh, man. Go TDL, I'm the top guy. Trying Bezzy talking witty is tight. Big Bez, I'ma get rich or I'ma try. And I got my behind. Big Bez might change your life. Bustin' in a box before we hit the yo, make a stop. My jewel just my chain with the rock. I'm in California, I'm feeling like pie. 13, he just gave me the drop. He couldn't get the picture, gotta cry. If I act different, would you keep it live? Cause I don't be guy, yeah. And she gon' hit me before noon pass. I'm probably gon' wake up to new rags. Brody asked me what I'm trying to get into. I'm starting to feel like the do-rags. They like Bez, how you do that? New coupe, where the roof at? With you, too bad. Fell in love with the crew, too fast. Said he better than Bez, who that? And I heard your song was too hottest out the new class. This Big Bez and I'm back. Yeah, yesterday it was a long day. I was stuck in the crib for a long time. For the summer we stepping out all day. Girl, you know that I was down bad. You ain't even think to call me. Now my money longer like the song say. And I'm hitting them on the ball day. It's best. I wasn't nobody up in them hallways. Shorty told me that she wants to vibe. I'm like, girl, that's what they all say. I'm making plays like Green Bay. Yeah, I'm going at them like Devontae. Oh, it's in here, let me call Jay. Making money moves like, oh, man. Go TL, I'm the top guy. Trying Bezzy talking witty is tight. Big Bez, I'ma get rich or I'ma try. And I got my behind. Big Bez might change your life.
same time, and she go crazy for the baseline, she got living right now, can't erase time. Like me never really ever waste time, unless I lost the bucket. The butt shaking, we bump it. I met her right on Sunset, then till the sun rose. No, we don't want those. I like pom, shake it as a middle of beat. Fall like autumn, think I'm so awesome. Think I'm finna move out there by Brian, cop a new cheap, some new sheets, thread count 2003, forces from 2006. I never trust a lousy, never love a child. That's just something that I learned. Don't lay up, it's shame my boo, I'm ghost. That's Rainer, young bloke though on my trainers. Then ball out with Elgin Baylor. Good bread like Belgian waffles. My bread, my colossal. I like. At the same time, and she go crazy for the baseline, she got right now, can't erase time. Like me never really ever waste time, unless I lost the bucket. The butt shaking, we bump heads. I met her right off Sunset, then till the sun rose. No, those.
I got a new, and she finna. I did that when. My photo is on offset. I am a misser. My mom may need a hand stitcher. It's stronger than my bicep. My tooth louder than rock left. It's been 2 days since I slept. It's Gucci around my tricep. My I put no click on it, is it? You rock knock off, this isn't. I got the sign of linen. I'm bending corners and coupe. It's too in it. I like. It's stronger than my bicep. My tooth louder than rock left. It's been 2 days since I slept. It's Gucci around my tricep.
I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, I get, wake up on still. I realize the time that I wasted. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel. I'll be if you can't be right here. If you can't be right, yeah. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, When I'm away from you, I miss your touch. You're the reason I believe in love. For me to trust, and I'm afraid that I'ma it up. Ain't no way that I can leave you stranded, cause you ain't never left me empty-handed. And you know that I can't live without you. So baby, stay. I'll be if you can't be right here. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, I need you to stay.
Yes, Naya. Cool na aya. Who am I? It's just the girl, them sugar. Alright. Here I know. Oh, na, 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 na. Oh, na, 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 na. Hey! Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock. And I, we too precious, but you whip up. Draw for your niggle like your niggle can't stitch it. Draw for your oxen like a cow, you wanna chop it. Draw for your pickaxe like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and dash it. So you watch it, so you crash it. She a tell you, say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, take it, stop it. Batman plug in and me a move like a electric. It's like a basketball, she take time out. Well, listen to me silent, well, listen to me lyrics. I be the man there and me a drop it. I said, Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock, and I with the pressure. Anything she want, I will give it unto she. I can't believe the day my friend them tell me that she flee. I don't believe he's angry and I don't believe he's grief. I don't believe it's Susan or the other girl. Love for me, she have, that is the only thing I need. I don't intend right now just to lose my main squeeze. Oh, Guantanamela, you are. Galileo, you are, she have me body under pressure. Man, see your body a like mosquito. When your body right, just to know you got the power. But Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock, and I. The precious cup. I tell myself I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my guiding star, my shining light. I love you, baby. But that day you leave and you're gone, I know that girls, they're going crazy. I know the girls love song, all of them are on come, cause the one of them want this, baby. I told you once and I told you twice that I am the girls, them sugar. Now the girls them attack me and the girls them rush me because them are driving the beamer. And the girls them flavor, I'm not. I am the helper, no helper. And a girl just watch her, I want to hear her. And listen when the DJ say, Sim Simma, pass me the keys to my bimmer. Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I. The precious Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar.
Should we take 5 on me? Yeah, I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't complacent, I'm chasing, you know that you ride for me. Yeah, she's so strong, yeah, she's so numb, yeah. Oh, should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah, and yeah, she gon' do it twice for me. She bad, she bad, you know, she know I'm coming. I got one more on my left and one on my right, and loads more coming. Bro in the back of me, I'm in the back and I'm...
Greetings, it's Toot. Allie, it's all yours. Hey. Oh yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the 10. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. They've got Dosunmu, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Duarte in a 2-guard. New season means new opportunity for young players. Grant a chance for them to establish themselves in pecking order.
You know, BA, teams always hope that a young player steps into a bigger role. This part of the year is rife with playing time to be claimed.
Takes a 13-footer. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Using his size to his advantage. Giannis is a handful to deal with close to the rim.
There's the triple. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called. Early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. We saw him with 39 points last game. Nice shot by Ross.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Takes the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's... still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
That's tipped. Stolen by Anderson. Takes a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Grizzlies substitution.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Stewart. Right through the D for the layup.
The assist from Luke Kennard.
He got it up. And that's not good. To go. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Lakers on top, leading by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter.
And your Laker girl.
And as strong as he is, no question, Giannis takes over.
There's going to be a lot of teams that are going to come out and try to be physical with me, try to hit me, knock down to the floor. But I just got to keep my composure. I think
Giannis not trying to get baited into any extracurriculars after the play is done, Grant.
Well, as the star player, you got to be smart. I mean, focus on dominating and trust your teammates to have your back.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Got the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
On the court for the Grizzlies, we've got Isaiah Stewart. Also, Derek Favors out there. Alexei Pokusevsky is out there with Luke Kennard.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Pass to Bridges. From deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
The Grizzlies making a switch here.
First team foul. Grizzlies.
Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Here's Dosunmu. Tipped. Hayward against Ross. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Poke loose. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Jonas Valanciunas.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the half. Oh, got that one up quick. He's got 27.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
It's time for defense.
It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Here's Bridges. Gets some space and parries the jumper.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
And now it's looking like it's going to be their night. I mean, the lead keeps getting bigger.
Out of bounds.
And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
Ridley substitution.
Tipped away and through the first half. A pretty lopsided affair. The Lakers on top. Leading by 17. All right, now let's check in with Allie. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
Out for the Warriors, a closely contested game against the Sacramento Kings. They're even out there in the first.
Great matchup. Neither team is willing to give up ground.
And taking a glance now at this game, right now it's a big-time lead for the Lakers.
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's the point.
Obviously.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside. It really made it difficult getting to the rim.
We've got Josh Richardson. Kyle Anderson is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Andre Iguodala. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. The fourth spot held by Joel Embiid. And, of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Two premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Pokusevski's checked in. The Lakers on D. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Richardson, that's good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Dosunmu. And it's Memphis with another.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Ooh, poked away. Now here's Valanciunas. Defense is right there. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And another three for the Lakers.
This game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. 100% from the field for him.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Richardson, the pass to Anderson. And here's Richardson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dosunmu.
Ridley substitution.
16 seconds left in the third. Smart for three. Knocks down the long J.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Two open that time. Made it look easy. Smart's got 5 now.
Off the dribble, Smart showing the body control on that shot.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided.
All right, look who's coming under the court.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Grizzlies, Luke Kennard out there with Emmanuel Mudiay. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Wade in at the power forward position. Now Stewart, pass to Bonga, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And the Lakers making a change here.
Now into the lineup for your Lakers.
Here's Wade, clock at 6. Knocked loose. Hayward with a steal. From deep, the Grizzlies pull it in. Now Kennard puts it up from 15. Jump shot is good. Kennard's got his first points of the night.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
1:14 left to play in the fourth. Bonga. And the bucket is good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Pass to Hayward. Beyond the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Good for his career. Hayward is solid three-point shooter. He won't hesitate with those.
Down low. Moutier, that's good.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over.
Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Here's Moutier. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for this.
And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
He is now tied for the most threes in a game. An incredible shooting night for him on a night we'll never forget. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting.
Both good from the line that time. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Hits the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single game. Record and a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
Now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. Just a total team effort.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
The ball! Get over it!
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Craig Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Good evening, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are always competitive. So what kind of people fit their culture? Greg Popovich says we're looking for character, people that have gotten over themselves. A sense of humor is huge. You've got to be able to take a dig and feel comfortable that you don't have all the answers. Kevin, it all starts with Pop.
Yeah, it always has. You and I know that personally. Thank you very much. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. Taking a look at Washington, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
So with Jordan on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. They've got Iguodala. Kyle Anderson is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Connor in at the point guard. And for San Antonio, we've got Malcolm Brogdon. Jakob Poeltl up there with Barnes. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Morant in at the point. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sport.
Your Spurs squad.
Smart's checked in for the Lakers. A brief moment here to recognize a player that's really been getting it done. He's earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
From deep, the long-distance three is buried.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Inside. And it's blocked. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Spurs now.
Coming onto the floor.
It's a three-point game. Tries to save it. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Embiid. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Los Angeles.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Second team foul.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Get that out of here. Here's Connor. Lakers passing it around. Barnes with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. And the rejection by Iguodala.
And Iggy demonstrating his trademark defense yet again. Just a sensational shot blocker.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Embiid. Here's Connor. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's the screen. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Memphis. When you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
And here is Los Angeles now after Malcolm Brogdon's miss.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Taking a look now at some numbers for Harrison Barnes. A very nice season for him last year. He averaged about 16 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Third team foul.
The drive by Barnes. They recover it.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Here's Connor. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Hurdle with a screen on Anderson. Barnes. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
That's good from Barnes on the assist by Morant.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
And going out of bounds, last touch by Barnes.
and he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Spurs. Vincent comes in for John Morant.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Lakers foul.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Harrison Barnes. Man subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon.
Substitution for your Spurs, Cameron Jackson.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Nerlens Noel is second.